Hi, welcome back to Air Engine Research. If you're a first-time viewer, I hope you like what you see and you'll come back. I had a question about the valve that I used, the air valve that I used on my 5-cylinder engine, and I'm working currently on a double valve that would take less space and be a little more compact and easier for me actually to make. But I'll show you the one that I used on the 5-cylinder one. I bought a 1-inch bar of just cold rolled material and just do drilling or whatever to do the different parts of the valve. On the inside, I don't know if you can see it very well or not, but there's 3 different size drills that I used. The first one is a 1/2-inch pipe, and then it goes down approximately an inch or so, and then I go to a 7/16 inch drill bit, and I go down another about a 1/2 inch, and then the last drill is a 1/4 inch hole that goes all the way through. And inside the drill bit makes a kind of a tapered area, and what I use down in there is a washer out of a faucet. It's a 3/8 neoprene washer, and the valve stem itself is just a 1/4 inch cold rolled rod that I buy, and I use a 3-cornered file to make a groove for the O-ring that goes in it for a seal. And then on the upper end you file down the 1/4 inch to about a 3/16, and then tap that and put that little neoprene washer on it with a nut, and then it just goes inside the valve that you made. These 2 holes here, the upper one is, if it's going to be used as an inlet valve, would be on the top, the air coming in, and this would allow the exhaust to go out into the cylinder. And if you're going to use it as an exhaust, then you just raise this up, put this on the cylinder, and when the valve opens, then it comes out as the exhaust. And this first hole, the 1/2 inch pipe is threaded, and just a little cap after you put a spring that you just go to the hardware store and buy any of them. It doesn't have to be anything special. That goes in. The little valve screws into it, and the valve is basically done. Then you mount that on the cylinder with one of these 2 holes on the inlet to the cylinder, and that's how I make that valve, using just a drill press and a 3-cornered file, buying stuff off the shelf in the local hardware store or from the machine shop. But it isn't really very difficult. It takes some time, but it doesn't have to be perfect, and it's not critical in any way, shape, or form, so it's pretty easy to do. Currently I'm working, like I said, on a double one that I'll be using on my 2-plate 3-cylinder or 6-cylinder engine, and I'll be showing that later on when I get it done. So if you would like to come back and see what I'm doing, just subscribe and you'll be notified when I put something new on the internet, and hope to see you back. So long.